Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. This ship will self-destruct in 3 minutes.
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger, roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Hey, everybody. I'm back. I'm sick. Yeah. Figured out a little more exciting stuff. You can see my thing of dirty laundry back there. That's not what I meant to be there, but I'm not moving it because I just don't feel like doing it. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. Let me check. Look here. Nope, we're good. The lovely audio mixer is not where I can see it. There we go. That's a little better. Bingo. I'm just using the regular mic today since my other microphone seems to be dead. And of course I sound like crap anyway, so sorry if there's any ambient noise, because this is just the microphone from the Logitech camera that I have. So, normally I do this at night, but I'm trying to do these during the day to see if I get any more people following me, because 11 o'clock at night is not the best time to go live. Just finding that out. So, this weekend I went to, excuse me, I went to Fan Expo Cleveland. I don't know if anybody had been there. It formerly was Wizard World, and then they changed to Fan Expo because they got bought out. So, whatever. Main reason I wanted to go was this. Let's see if I can get that bigger here. You know what? I'm not loving the interface for this. Anyway, I got a couple things signed. The guys from Clerks 2 were there. Clerks 2. Trevor, who kind of came up with the idea for this Jay and Silent Bob Brawler game, he was there, so I had him sign my Mall Brawl NES cartridge. And then the the Clerks were there. Jeff Anderson and Brian O'Halloran, they were both there, so he signed Get to Work and Is It Safe? I am the biggest Clerks animated fan, more than I am the actual Clerks movie. Clerks was fine. Clerks 2 was fine. The animated series, it is a travesty. Same time as Firefly. All these shows, great shows, were just getting screwed over because companies don't know how to do their don't know how to think. Anyway, I'm exhausted. Fan Expo Cleveland. Boom. It's the first Fan Expo, so all the tweets here should be, or tweets, Instagrams, whatever posts, should all be good. So let's see what we got. Yeah, what is up with this format? This is garbage. I've done this before and not had this problem. I guess I should probably follow that. I could swore there was a way that I like viewed everything. What are you doing to me? I want this picture to be big. Anyway, you can see here. This is going to be how we do it, I guess. You know what? I could probably do this. Boom. No function. Let's forget what the damn key is. There we go. Bingo! We got a wiener. Just needed zoomed in a little more. Billy West was there. I did not go on Sunday because I had a terrible event happen on Saturday. So, yeah. Let's do this by most recent. I actually like to go through and find myself. These are all videos from them. There's my dude Swaggy cosplayer. Joker's. So I follow him too. Can't remember what his Instagram is. It always bothers me when you go through these. These looks like they're all the after. There's mostly after party. I didn't go to any of the after parties because I'm an old man. That is America's ass there. Looks like we got ourselves a little Castiel on a scooter. There's David Keckner. He had to leave early for some reason. I actually really weirdly saw him, like, just like hanging out. I guess he was bored. Probably because, like, who's going to that con for him? You gotta go to, like, gotta have more office people or more Goldbergs or something. I don't know. There's a Mando. Bunch of Mandalorians, which we'll get to. Kind of mad that I didn't go on Sunday. Not feeling the greatest. Still, doesn't feel like COVID, but that doesn't mean anything. So I'm going to go get a test. Kevin Smith was there as well with Jason Mewes. Their line was long, and my feet hurt, so I didn't go to that. I'll probably see them at GalaxyCon. Hopefully that'll... it's a smaller, newer con, so hopefully it won't be as many people, but who knows. Down in Columbus. Jeez. All right, there. Oh, hey. There's the Enchantress of Chaos. And the sweet and... Short and Sweet Reese Cup, I think, is the... I know her man there. We see them all the time. I don't know if they took pictures. Did they take pictures with me? I can't remember. Obviously not in this batch. I'm literally going through right now and looking to see if there's any pictures of me that aren't tagged. Because a lot of people took pictures and like 4 people tagged it. Even though I was handing out little tchotchkes that had my my information on them, that means nothing. There's Q. Guy who does the echo. A whole bunch of voice actors were there. Talked to Billy West for like 2 seconds. And he was like, "Are you giving me money?" And I was like, "I'm leaving." I mean, I get it. That's why they're there. I'm not angry about that at all. Just a little weird. Here's a Defender Strange. Huh. This, I guess this is the SpongeBob where it's like a first season dream or something. I don't know. I was not that huge in the SpongeBob. I've watched episodes, but not like back and forth. There's Joker's Jollies with his Dr. Robotnik Eggman person. There's and there's more David Kickner. He's everywhere. There's so many pictures of him. It's weird. Bo-Katan was there. The actress that played her. Name is escaping me because I'm terrible. I wanted to see her because I actually went as a Mandalorian. I guess I could bring that up now. So, I went to Wizard World Cleveland in my 100% original The Macho Mandalorian. There's better. I put my, even put my freaking Instagram and stuff on there, and people still don't tag. So that's crap. But this was my coup de grace of the weekend. don't really understand what. Like, I handed out like 60 Slim Jims minimum, and still people don't say. People still don't tag you. Ooh. You can check that out. I actually will check it out in a second. I'm surprised I haven't accidentally run into it. Of course, most of these are recent, so they're the Saturdays, or Sundays anyway, and I wasn't there at all. I wore this actually all of Friday and part of Saturday. I went with my buddy, who was a Witcher, so we both wore Witcher stuffs. Here's a photographer taking a picture of another photographer. There's a videographer. It's a weird one there. Oh, yeah, there's more of him. He's just everywhere. We all suck sometimes. Martinet was there. I forget his first name for some reason right now. He was the voice of Mario, since Mario's had a voice aside from Chris Pratt. I follow her, so met up with these folks, Patrick, Natalie, and Rick. Good times. They all went to the after parties. Oh, there's David. Great cosplayers, great people. There's a Night Mage who was way shorter than I thought he was going to be. I was like a foot taller than him. I was not expecting that. He cosplays tall. I mean, I'm a giant. I can't say much else. Another Mandalorian. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can find something fun. Here's Joker's Jollies again as Waluigi. Found out he lives like 20 minutes from me. Here's good old Fat Thor Cleveland, as per usual, being a goober. I think she won part of the contest. I met this guy. He doesn't even have an Instagram. I was like, oh, what's your Instagram? What's this? He gave me his personal Facebook. So, this is like his 16th Rocketeer mashup. I found out he lives in the same town as me. The hell. Cool. There we go. There's that sexy beast. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't do that. That's gonna murder me. It's probably why my throat hurts, is that I did that for like 2 days. It was a thing. So I did kind of a mashup here. Found out that I need to lose a lot of weight, which is always what you want to be learning on the fly. Because when I made the costume, I somehow gained like 10 or 20 pounds from when I wanted to put it on. So then I go to put it on, and I'm like, the hell is this? Why does this not fit? So everything was just wrong. So pro tip: try your cosplays on before you. There's old Billy Schatz. He was there. Oh yeah, Little Sweet. Did pictures with Little Sweet. That was a great cosplay. I like the unexpected ones. What's this? Oh, it's Strange in Cleveland. How did I not see him? It was probably Sunday. It was Sunday. That's why I was not happy. So on Saturday anyway, I stayed for the cosplay contest, which everyone keeps yelling at me for not entering. I'll do it next time. Cool it. Yeah, I leave at like 8:30. Walk all the way down. So there's other issues. So that day I was dressed as a Witcher. Halfway through the day I decided, you know what, I'm going to go change into Macho Mandalorian. I change. I'm walking down there, and I just took my shoes off because those shoes are painful to walk on concrete. And then on my way back, I'm walking, same socks on. Starts raining. So when I get there, my feet are soaked. I just threw the pair of socks out. That's a loss. yeah, I could not figure out what to do, so I just wear the shoes without it. Now, luckily, I don't have a bunch of blisters on my feet. The shoes were like just the right size. The wrestling shoes were, but I had lost a pair of socks. So then I'm leaving, and I'm like, oh crap, my feet are killing me. I cannot walk 2 blocks to where I was parked in these wrestling shoes. So I took them off and had to walk barefoot. Now, luckily, I have not seen any foot warts or anything appear because I wiped them down when I got back to my car, which that's a whole nother issue. I'm walking back to my car. I get to the place. They close at 9. I'm like, it can't be 9 yet. I left the 2 blocks. There's no way a half hour has passed since I left the Huntington Center to where they parked. Whatever happened, I go to look at my phone because there's a little thing that says, after hours, please call. Because I guess it's 2 buildings and they have 1 attendant. I'll go to call that. My phone's dead. I don't even know what time it is. So I start walking back to the Huntington Center. I found a guy who was there who called like 16 times. Nobody answered. So I just went back. I'm like, screw this. I'm breaking in. We're doing some B&E today. I took off. I couldn't figure out how to do it, but those were the kind of doors, like you could see them. They had the push bar. So I was trying to figure out a way to get this and then just push it. I'm not like breaking in to steal something. I'm here to get my own freaking car. It is an option to stay later than 9. You just get charged the full day, which that's fine. I was there all day. I go to put like a wire in there, and the second door just completely opens. It doesn't even need that. Like I could have just taken my fingernails and pulled it. So guys, you might want to look into that. It's not exactly good anti-theft. So anyway, I got in there, got to start my car. Car won't start. Thought it was a dead battery. Called someone out to get it. Still won't start even when we're charging it. It was a 30-watt fuse for my windshield wiper. So as soon as I pulled it out, the car started fine. Didn't even need to jump. Wasted hours. So by the time I got home, it was like 2 in the morning. And I just was not up to coming to Saturday's events. Or Sunday's events. So I got everything I needed. I got my clerk stuff signed, and I got pictures with this. Screw it. So the Macho Mando is that's it. I got some more pictures, and you know what? I'm gonna just zoom through these and see if there's anything notable. I don't want to downplay people who cosplay regular stuff, but it's kind of boring. Do something weird, all right? Here's David, and this is Vault Fox. Met and talked to her. She's one of the featured cosplayers that was there. Grey Wolf is his. More people. Kelvin Smythe. Yeah, I don't like downplaying people, but like once you saw like the 70th ToBy cosplay, it's like, okay, I get it. We get it. Agents of Ohio, they're always interesting. People who want to be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was a fun con. It was nice to be back, but it was not nice to be sick. So someone there had some funk and should have stayed home. If it was COVID, I get it, but I gotta go get that test. Actually, I gotta go leave and do that soon. This guy was funny. He did not get any of the Adam West jokes that I was dropping, so that was a little disappointing. There's Night Mages as Hellboy. Yeah, Hellboy. So Ron Perlman was there. So yet again, we're doing something a little different. I guess that one doesn't want to load. Yep, helps if I click on the right thing. There we go. It's a good Hellboy. Oh yeah, Drunk Jeffrey was there. He's always there screaming, trying to sell KO toys. I just let him do what he does. I do the same thing. I'm equally as annoying. There's a huge ass Chewbacca. Is this the huge one? Yeah, he was on. No, this is the shorter one, I think. He was on stilts, this dude. There it is. Yeah, that was him. That's crazy. Crazy. I'm crazy. Huh. Didn't even see her there. Thought that was someone I know. It wasn't. Every time I was Macho Mandalorian, I'd go up to people dressed as a Joker and ask them why they're so serious. Yeah. I have problems. So many picatures. Hey, there's more Mandalorians. Some Star-Lords. Lords of Star. That little suite was a great one. That's what I'm saying. That's weird cosplays now. That being said, I am going to Colossal Con and I'm trying to do more anime because this is my issue. I like to do weird stuff and then no one knows what the hell I am. They're like, hey, there's me. They're like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? So here, we'll switch over to this. It's my cosplay account. If you couldn't tell from the wonderful naming of said cosplay account. Why is it not letting me go to that? That's super weird. Alright. We will literally switch over to my account. If it will allow me. Yeah, Ghostery, shut up. No one cares about you. Get out of here. Get. Why is it not letting me exit this? Okay. Go. There. Alright. See what we got. There's some pictures of the Macho Mandalorian costume that I did. We got the old Mythosaur belt. I gotta work on my crotch. That's one of the things. There's me. Follow me on Instagram, etc. This was my Saturday costume. It is a witcher who sells furniture. It is the Furniture. It is a goofy cosplay that I came up because I'm an idiot. It is also based off of this gentleman who sells furniture in Cleveland. So go watch that video. It is good. My name is Mark. You can count on it. Crap, I'm gonna sound like that probably. I made it all out of like rugs and upholstery tacks. Just to be that guy. It's kind of goofy. Sorry if you are posting anything and I can't see it because I have not gone back to try to figure out Restream. I cannot stand Restream now. I've set it up 6 times and every time that I load Stream Elements, it deletes everything that I did before, so I'm not dealing with it anymore. I'm just going to do YouTube for this kind of crap. I might do some gaming later. I don't know. On Twitch. There we go. There's a little sweet. There's Cal Kestis. I got some good pictures this weekend. Yeah. So that was Fan Expo. It was fun. feel like I should have just stayed still the whole day and then like just bothered people in the lobby. Because that's what I did a couple years ago when I was Macho Strange, and I feel like I got more done that time. Walking through the whole thing, it was just like just too many people. But they changed it from before, where last time you could not get into the place. You had to go through. You actually had to pay. This time you couldn't just stand in the lobby. I just stood in the lobby last time and didn't care. It was nice. Didn't pay $1 for it. Hopefully this next time I'll have enough and I can be one of the featured cosplayers. I'll do that. I'll do some feature stuff. I'm that much of a attention whore, and I'll do some stuff. Let me get a little tea drink. Give me some tea. All right. Shoot. How do I close this? I guess I just close it out. I don't need this anymore. I'm not going to go over any toy reviews or anything stupid this time. Because there. Because I am not feeling up to it. I could actually go to sleep right now. So, put this aside. We're going to do some what I got this week's. I got some fun stuff. So, I ordered this on the Big Bad Toy Store. Finally got them in. It is the Clawful. This is from the Sunman wave. I already got Sunman back there, but I have not gotten my second Sunman in, which that's supposed to be coming in soon. Kind of annoyed because yesterday Target had Sunman for $7, but you couldn't order it. So they literally just said, hey, this is on sale, but you can't order it. Bah. That is what I think of you. Wise, Target. So, opening this, I'm going to reiterate my hatred towards practices. Mattel. I still have not found the early waves of this stuff. I got wave 1, and I think it's like wave 3 and 4 are impossible to find. Please re-release them. They were not properly distributed, and they go for way too much on eBay. I would like to finish off the entire line. It's like the one with Trapjaw and Manny Faces, that whole wave. It's impossible to find. Triclops, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm not paying $60 for this figure. So that's kooky. So I got Clawful here. He has surprising articulation. I did get Buzz off. He's got pretty much the same there. He's got a little claw here. It's nowhere near as strong as the old one, so you don't have to worry about slipping yourself. But it's nice. It's nice having like a opposable Clawful. I think my cousins had the original one, and they just destroyed them. That's what they did. They destroyed toys. They didn't play with them. Cool. Clawful's good. He's got a weird rubbery carapace armor. It's not like the hard stuff. Let's wrap this up. My voice is already getting tore up. They also had everything but the newest wave of Motu Origin or Motu Revelations on sale at Target. So this guy was only $10. So that I was waiting for a clearance. The one by me has No Joke. 20, well now 19. They had like 20 Fistos. And I'm like, I'm not paying full price for that. There's 20 of them there. That's crazy. Why they had so many at that one in particular, I'll never know. They only had like 2 Andras. Sold out of all the Stinkors, which of course I had bought one. Scareglow was in that, and I didn't eat it. Scareglow was a surprising one. I thought he was going to sit around, but I guess that he's like a hardcore character people like. I got the Mattel Creations one, so didn't need no other Scareglows. This is going back into the. Oh, put that in there. Whatever. So Fisto's cool. Yet again, he's got the rubbery back to him, which is what the heck's up with his arms. Seriously, guys. There. So see, that's as far as he can put his arm down. A little weird. I do like how they have them all like hunched over in the box to make him fit in a smaller box. It's smart. He does come with a sword that you cannot put anywhere. So you have to use the sword holding hand, or this just sits around. The other cool thing is that his fist, I guess, is metal, which I was totally not expecting. I'm assuming it's probably the same stuff that they make Hot Wheels out of. Cast iron or whatever. But I don't feel like having this sword fart around. So what I am doing is I'm taking all of my 2000X He-Mans and I'm kind of replacing them with these. Of course, as soon as I took my Fisto from 2000X out, his leg broke. Like, just snapped for no reason, so that's always fun. So think about selling them. I might just pack them away. Learned my lesson on selling stuff. I sold a bunch of old Motu stuff years ago, and I've regretted it ever since. So don't sell your old stuff, unless you just hate it. I sold all my Destiny stuff. Never look back. Can't stand that game now. They took them 10 years to figure out what they should have done in year 1. Dumb. All right. Fisticles is done. He's cool. Fits the same thing, the Masters verse. My only gripe with any of these is that I've got now like a 6 and a 7-inch scale collection going, and it's kind of annoying that I can't just have one. You guys couldn't agree on 6.5, like just met in the middle. I don't know. All right. So I bought this. This is the Valaverse Scarab. I would eventually like to get the Wave 1. It's a bug named Wasp, I think. I don't know. I would like to get that, but right now it's going for too much. So not gonna go that. I did not. So I want to support a small toy maker, but I've also heard some things about the guy who made the company, and he might not be a person that I want to give money to, politically wise. So this was through Big Bad Toy Store, and honestly, I just wanted to check the line out. His figures. So he had touted how much better his were than Hasbro, and then like right when they came out, they all had the same problems as Hasbro. So articulation-wise, we're looking at about the same. Nothing crazy here. Nothing's breaking either, so maybe that was just Wave 1. People were having tight joints. Everything seems good here. That's why I didn't go to work today. Let me help you here, customer. Ah. Yeah. So far, pretty standard fare for the line. Now, what is big difference? So this is what I'm saying. Political beliefs aside, when someone comes out and says, "Hey, I'm going to offer a better product than the big guy," I take note. They give you stands. I sell so many stands on my Etsy store because Hasbro doesn't give you stands with anything. This has to be what, 15 cents worth of plastic? Come on, guys. I don't care. I make money on them. In fact, as soon as I log off of here, that's what I'm going to be doing all night, is catching up on my Etsy stuff. Because I got to get that stuff done. Now, one of the big ones, too, that is from Bobby Vala, hence the Valaverse, is that they're giving you a bunch of weapons and places to put them. So Hasbro, continually, Mattel just did it, too. This guy. He got nowhere to put his sword. Why does he have a hole in the back for his sword? Some of the Origins figures do that, too. This guy has nowhere to put this. Little hook. It's like a penny in plastic. Come on. So far, so good. As I said, I'm probably not going to pick up as many. I had the whole first wave. Look at that. A little knife you can put in your back. I'm probably going to pick up a few of these figures. I'm not going to go whole hog like I was planning to. I like them, but I really like the sci-fi things that they have a little more. So, like, I might hunt down that Wave 1 stuff. Kind of mad I didn't go into and get the they had a Waspinator repaint of that first one. This one's kind of like a robot. I like these better than the realistic ones. Most of his stuff is like, it's realistic for realistic sake. I don't care. About that. They're tiny plastic men. If I remember correctly, you can take the clips out. Nowhere to hold those extra clips, though. I don't see anything. That's a little bummer. So those are staying in the package. Tons of extra hands. So we've got, let's see, that's a right, left. Got 3 extra hands per side, which is cool. One of my big gripes too, with especially the Spider-Man figures, they came out nice. And I don't know what people are talking about. These figures seem fine. One of my big gripes with Spider-Man figures in particular is that you'll get them, and they don't have wall crawling hands, which is like the entire purpose. He actually gives you this. So, yeah. Figure for figure's sake, I like these. They're good. Could care less who you voted for when your job is to do this or this. As far as I've seen, actually hasn't done anything to prove otherwise. So what I've been hearing might just be rumors. And from what I've heard, the comic book is kind of left-leaning. Like, from what it sounds like, it's more like libertarian than anything else. So maybe that's where people are getting that from. Because, you know, they don't want their rights stepped on, but anybody wants their rights stepped on. Come on, get out of here. No, I want my rights stepped on. Yeah, it's going to be good. So there it is. There's the Scarab from the Valaverse. Wave 2. And then we go to this, which this is a fun one. If I'd have done my normal What Happened in Toys, there was a G.I. Joe thing where they announced a whole bunch of G.I. Joes. most of which are repeats. Mad Hatter Reviews, check him out. He did a Happy Toy Guy review thing. That explains everything. I don't need to go into that because guess what? It's true. Like, hey, here's some new stuff. It's all repaints. They do have some new stuff, but So one of the things is that there's a Sergeant Slaughter figure coming for Classified, and he looks awesome. I just bought the Valiverse Sergeant Slaughter V2. I actually had the V1 pre-ordered, but financial situations happened, and I had to cancel them. Kind of mad, but you know, it is what it is. So this guy is the best bang for your buck out of any of these. So he comes with 7 hands. He's going to get his pointing hand right off the bat. So let's not think that's not going to happen. Okay, this one's a little tighter. This one's kind of scary. All right, no, still good. Still good. No breaky. So right out the bat. The other thing I like is that most of the hands, like you can fit them into the thing. Some of the hands for Marvel, like they love giving this hand because like, oh, I'm doing this. It's good for dynamic poses, but the one character you need to give this hand to is Spider-Man so that he can do wall crawling. You don't. It's annoying. Sorry, that's me complaining about it. Hey, look, a stand. A stand, guys. I also like this stand because one of my problems that I've had with stands is I got a Lady J stand that I made and sent out to somebody, and then found out that Lady J's foot hole is in the front. Thanks, guys, Hasbro. So he's got a place for, looks like some guns here. They also, and I'll give Valiverse this as well. They give you like, you can get extras and like other gun sets. So that's cool. He's got an extra hat too, which I wasn't expecting. We'll give him his listen here, maggot. Sarge is pretty cool. Doesn't sound like Bobby's even mad about it because it's like the versions he did aren't even the same version, so I think he's too worried about it. That, and I think all of his sold out too, so this is a little weird though. How does this? This is like super floppy. Stays on there good enough. Just got to do a little. I just heard a buzz. Someone might have been texting me somewhere. There we go. Nope, we're good. Sometimes I told people to text me if they see me on Facebook Live and they can't. I'm not responding to chats. He's got this bloop gun. I don't know what they call this. The cartridge spins, which is super cool. So far, Sarge is pretty good. He is a bit on the small side because they're going off of their own, their 6-inch figures, not the superhero 7th inch that Hasbro likes to call 6-inch. So, if you look at them, like none of them are 6 inches. Wolverine might be a 6-inch figure for that. He does also come with one of these kind of hats. I'm not a military person, but it's cool. Got all the same hands, so pretty much they all got a fist. I don't know what that would be, like a knife hand, a trigger finger, and the cup. The only extra one really is the point for Sarge. Sarge is the best bang for your buck. Now, that being said, you know what? There wasn't anything extra in the Scarab, was there? No. They have wing packs that I might get for a Scarab. Because I kind of think that's cool. Sarge here also has a backpack and a jacket. So, as I said, he's the best bang for your buck. I don't know how customizable these figures are. Looks like I got to take this piece off to get this there. So let's see how that goes. Alright. Yeah. I guess this piece wasn't supposed to come off. Wasn't really glued in there, but yeah, it just presses back in. Alright. Looks like we got two little things there. Let's take his, of course I gotta take his freaking hat and mask off. Because I think I want this. And he's just got the basic look there. And this will probably be my G.I. Joe one for the time being. I might even just skip the Hasbro one. I don't know. Because realistically, this guy is probably going to come with way more stuff. And I kind of like the classified look. This is good. This is going to sound weird. It's somehow, if Bobby Valla sees this, I don't like the retro versions of the Hasbro versions, and I'm probably either going to have to hunt down or make myself some classified versions for the new figures that are coming out that have less classified. Like, I like the Joe Pros. I like the weird gold. That's why I like this, because it's goofy and weird. It's not the same old. Oh, look, you're re-releasing that figure for the 7,000th time with the same crap. Heaven forbid you put a little flair on something. No, I do agree. A little bit Fortnite. A little bit too much Fortnite in that mess. What did I just do? I just dropped the... I'm a mess. Got it. Before the void could eat it. Okay. So it looks like if you take his glasses and then put his helmet down, they kind of hold him down. These are very good designed figures. I will give them that much. This is... as it falls off. The glasses is where they so everyone gives flack to the Baroness from the classified line, but guess what? Her glasses slide in to her ears or whatever, so it looks ugly without glasses. A separate head would have been better, but we can't have that, can we, John Hasbro? Can't have two heads. This doesn't even have two heads. Wonder if they have to pay two heads for likeness or something. Alright. But this does look like that's how it's supposed to fit in here. You press it in and then press it down. Because it does seem to be fitting. I don't know how I got that so perfect the first time. Sarge is cool. Alright. Put this back in here. I typically just get a pose and then stick with it. I don't need to have this stuff out all the time. I used to with the Power Rangers, and then I ended up mixing up all their hands, and that's going to be fun if I ever decide to sell those. And on the back, it's got the other guys who are on here. Duster, Trigger, Rollout, Garrison Cavalry. I didn't even see that available for pre-order. Might have to look that up. They're pretty cool. I like the Slaughter. And I will say, I wasn't planning on even opening that. I was thinking about just selling them. But I've heard so many good reviews, and they are good. He's just a little small. Arms and whatnot. But he's supposed to be realistic. So if you want a more realistic version, this is probably it. The wrestling ones are huge. They're like 8 inches. It's good. Way to go, Bobby. You've delivered on a product you promised. You're better than NECA currently. Speaking of NECA. So, I do purchase NECA products. I cannot say that they're terrible, that I will never purchase them. Because I do. And one of the reasons why is this. I like Monsters. I found this at an Ollie's, believe it or not. I looked all last year for these stupid candies. Never saw them in stores. I should probably finish these. I don't know when they... I got till July. We're good. These are the best gummy candies. The Betty Crocker. Love your gummies. And I bet you're thinking, what the hell is this guy going on about? Why is he talking about that? As I got this guy. This is my final opening for today. So I'm gonna put him aside. I just want to tease it. Tease that boy. I'm gonna do smaller videos for reviews on all of these in depth. I'm just doing kind of an unboxing thingy right now with this. Okay, I don't know what I want to do with this week in toy. I was going to do like news, but there's so many other guys who do news, and they do it so much better than I ever will, because I don't have a team of people helping me. So I'm just going to start bringing some other stuff that I got. Boom. I got some more Geigos. So this was supposed to be out in like June or July. And then Big Bad Toy Store ruined my life with multiple pre-orders coming in at the same time. And I know it's not their fault. They got millions of things on their site, so they can't be like, oh, let's give this guy a heads up. They actually do kind of give you heads ups, so make sure your email is correct. They sent me a bunch that said, hey, these are coming in. Get prepared. So that was nice. I've previously opened a bat, so I wanted to open this guy instead. And this is what I was going to show you. So these, for whatever reason, these characters for G.I. Joe come with a ton of stuff. The bat and the Alley Viper here come with a ton of stuff. Why don't you give that with everybody? I think it's because of paint apps, honestly. I think that paint apps kind of throw the equation off. So don't do as many paint apps. I would much rather have more of these weird, goofy weapons and places to put them than a couple more dots of paint. I can put the paint on later. As I said, the gold accents, I'm probably going to do that to most of the other figures that I get. It's a little loose. There. So, look at that. I believe this might be the first character that has the removable clips. I'm pretty sure that was one of the Valaverse like mocks of this, was that they didn't have these really thin thing here. There is a visor. cool. Take a look. I never really had a lot of Joes when I was growing up. My cousins had some, and I inherited those when they stopped toy collecting and that. So, but I remember the Alley Vipers, and I specifically remember. I guess I have to take this off. He doesn't come with any extra hands. Not too sure if he actually needs them. The Alley Vipers. The other thing that I would kind of like to see, which I see they're coming out with some finally, the ninjas. They're coming out with female ninjas. So that's the one thing with the Hasbro side. They don't have enough females. It is a sausage fest. Keeping in the thing, he's got a backpack. These companies love their backpacks. Doesn't look like anything clips onto this one. Little bummer. Oh no, there is a little peg in the back. The Alley Vipers seem to come with a lot of stuff. I got 3 of each, and I already picked up one bat from Walgreens because I'm like, oh, it's going to be 3 more months before I get these. Nope. I'll take it though. I was getting a little Joe atrophy going on. Right, that's empty. So let's see if they pass the test. Sorry, there's an extra clip. I think this little hole is where it clips on here, if memory serves me correct. Maybe it's for this one. Yeah, it's for the other one. Alright. Well, that's fine. You've got a space for something. It's more than we usually get. His little boom boom gun goes in there. That's what they're called. That's the professional name for them. These boom boom guns. We got one knife. One knife going in here. And it's upside down so all the people can stop crying about it. That was one of the... Is it the too big one? These are exactly the same size knife. So I guess that just got to push it a little further. This might be the best figure that Classified has come out with since they started. This is amazing. Now, we only have, what, 2 things? No bootstrap. I'm trying to see exactly where the, okay, so this must go in here. There is a hole for it. I'm going to put you back in there. So there's only, I mean, technically, if you hold one gun in each hand, he does hold all of them, but there's no place for the second gun, or third gun, I guess. This guy's got 3 guns. Very gun heavy. I'm going to take this clip out. So now they're giving a bunch of guns, but we don't have hands that'll hold everything. Everything is a trigger finger too. Just a little bummer. The other thing that would be nice is a little more uniformity in gloves, so that you could just use like you can give one guy some hands, then give him the other guy. Joe's doesn't work too well with Cobras. They can all be black hands. It doesn't matter at that point. So then you could have a guy, you know, I can give Cobra Commander's hand to it. Probably one of the bigger problems with the line is that they went too niche on some characters, and then it's not as universal. So there. All right, the Alley Viper is badass. So I sell these on my Etsy store. They sell pretty well. I'm trying to get them easier to produce. I think I figured it out how I could do that. This one might be one of the busted ones. I had a couple of them that came off and weren't hanging too well. Well, there you go. Now we're good. So let's point her down a little bit. There. And this is at an angle. It's a slight angle towards me. So, cool. Alley Viper is a win. You could still pre-order these at places. So, I'm thinking they just made 1 billion of them. Colors are nice. Might be a little muted on mine because I don't have a front-facing camera right now. Or front-facing light. Those are some good gummies. Good pig bones. I got 2 more of these to open. We will do those off camera. Onward to the bats. So the bats are a little skinnier than I like, but they're also supposed to be robots. So I guess just like this guy, a robot. So people were complaining. Let's get this out. Get out of here. People were complaining that these figures weren't tall enough, and mind you, they're pretty much the same size. I don't know what they were expecting, an 8-foot tall Sergeant Slaughter. I kind of thought it when I looked at it in the box. He's the same height as the G.I. Joe. So his head's a little small. Whatever. Get over it. So the bat. The bat is much less stuff than the Alley Viper had. A little disappointing. He does have a second head, but it's not like they got to pay for likeness rights. I think my other one I made battle damaged. I'm not going to make this one battle damaged. Here we go. He's got the robot arms. This little backpack, which holds all their juicy bits. He's got 3 different hand options. We got a claw, like a flamethrower gun, and I don't know what this one is. Probably just a laser. You can also do 2 separate chest plates. This one's just black. I saw that there's someone selling clear ones. I'm just gonna make my own clear ones. But if you look on Etsy, I'm pretty sure there's a guy who can put his gun in the holster. Because this guy, I think, is gonna get 2. Count them, 2 guns, 2 front guns. We're going to go flamethrower arm on this one and a laser arm on this one. And then you can put either a hand or one of the accessories on his back. You can also leave this open. This guy's going to be my stealth unit. I might try to figure out a way to get some stuff for that. And then I will use one of my other stands to hold him up, since for whatever reason they don't give you stands ever. I went with a very minimalist style stand because I don't like having giant. The Action Force ones aren't bad, but some of these people got these like huge stands. McFarlane's, like they're huge. Not my cup of tea. All right. And that's the bat. Most bang for your buck is going to be that Alley Viper. I'm going to assume that it's cheap. Cheap enough to do the two tones. Oh, my nose is bleeding there for a second. Cheap enough to do the two tones so that they can give you more weapons. I don't know. Every time I turn around, it seems like Hasbro's making stuff cost more and giving you less. So, the Alley Viper is definitely a win. Everything fits on him. The bat, a little less, but it's still awesome. Check them out. I like it. I like both of these. They're actually pretty nice. I actually like the Valaverse ones too. I might pick up some of the other side characters for them that don't really fit the G.I. Joe aesthetic. I don't need them to be G.I. Joes. What do I care? They're guys with guns. Guys with guns. So here it is, the Coupe de Grace. Even with my stands, they still fall over because of the stupid incline. The Valaverse ones aren't. Raphael is Frankenstein's monster. Initially, I was slightly irritated by this. But first things first, you can see the figure before you purchase it. I got this through Big Bad, so I didn't see it anyway. But I actually saw one of these at Walmart. I think they're like $36. Saw it at Walmart and was like, you know what? I've canceled too much crap from Big Bad Toy Store because I found it in the store. I honestly don't need this right now. We just announced the Bride of Frankenstein Judith Hoag version. So that'll be fun to get with this. There's also an Igor. Leonardo is Igor, which is super weird. I guess they're just trying to do all of those Frankensteins first. I'm hoping that they do some other things, but specifically with other monsters, because like the old Universal monster ones were like all mixed up. They had two versions of Leonardo and Raphael and Donatello and all them, so it wasn't like they had only one monster they even went with. We'll see. Did they glue this in? Or strap them in? He is somewhat strapped in, so we're going to try to push these through instead of cutting them. Some of these characters I actually like to put back into the boxes, and these ones might be those. Still haven't got my Elvira that I ordered. Haven't found one of those in stores. I would have picked that up because that one I thought I have. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, and Michelangelo was also announced for the Mummy, which was okay. They purposely flipped these because I guess they have like a gentleman's handshake to not step on each other's possibilities. So you'll probably see Super 7 do these eventually as the actual toy versions, but I like what NECA's doing better. So they got the first off. Here's a that is awesome. He's got real chains. Got the big clod hoppers. Still has the basic Ninja Turtle feel to it. Only one head, but that's all you really need for this. He's got like a sewer lid covering up his busted plate, a shell there, and then like some like a gauge. This guy's awesome. Pretty sure these go here. I don't think I'm going to even use the other. They give you some other hands to hold these, but I think I kind of like them. So they give you 4 extra hands. You got looks like two punching hands and then 2 sai holding hands, which whatever. I like this, and just put those in there. His sais are electric bolts, so that's cool. I hope they do more with this line. This line is fun. The fact that we are getting other monsters is cool too. Hopefully we get like weird, more niche characters than the turtles. I'd like to see like Shredder and like Baxter Stockman as the Fly. Like, come on, is that a Universal? I think that's a Universal monster. But make it the Fly from the Jeff Goldblum movie, if that's possible. I'm not a big Universal monster person. I'm assuming that Shredder's probably going to be Dracula, because I think they said that they fight vampires, and that would just make sense that the Foot Clan be that. Especially if he's like a Nosferatu type Foot Clan soldiers. You also got like the Brain That Wouldn't Die, which I'm assuming that's going to be something there. Like, not a Universal monster guy, so don't quote me on that. But the possibilities are endless, and I would like to have all of them. Just put that out there. I don't want Raphael as another character, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm kind of bummed that they made Leonardo Igor. It's real weird, because if there's like, I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff. The Hunchback of Notre Dame would have been made more sense, wouldn't it? Like, I don't know. I'm not a Universal Monsters guy. I could not tell you which ones are which, but I can tell you that I'm excited for where this line is going. The Judith Hogue one's pretty cool. What could Casey Jones be? What monster would that be cool to? We'll figure it out. Maybe Invisible Man's probably not going to do it. Fan of the Opera. Oh, shh. That's probably what it's going to be. Fan of the Opera. There's the rest of them. They didn't even show her. The Igor one's the one that sticks out to me. That's like, I don't know about that dude. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little romp into my weekend, my frustration with life, my exhaustion. Really trying to figure out what's going on with this. This guy's got really loose hips. His hips do lie. Loose hips sink ships, sir. Yeah, wow, that's real bad. Maybe my... Is it because it's too heavy? There. Yeah, look at that. Not liking that. You're going to have to get something to lock that in there, buddy. Because he's literally making all the rest of these fall. Let's put him next to one of the guys that's less likely to fall. Here, you're gonna be right next to Sarge here, since I don't know what the hell's going on with you. Hope you enjoyed this video. We got a couple more things that I didn't even get to on this, but I'm just exhausted and my throat hurts. I'm Alpha Magnus. And these are toys. I bid you adieu.